Yeah, I was so happy when I seen that on Craigslist about, they call it a punk rock flea market, but it's really not punk rock. And, I mean, retro video games, it's right up my alley. Oh, come on, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. And, oh yeah, what do you know about the hot ponytail since my hair is long enough? It was bugging me to fuck all day. But anyway, there was another website I seen that someone had a small box of the NES games, and I definitely seen Yoshi out there, which that's a cart I don't have. And if it's a flea market and not someone who specializes, you know, in NES games and stuff like that, hopefully they're going to be cheap. And that's how we like to do retro video game hunting. Cheap. What's nice that where we're going is not too far from where I live, which makes it an even better deal. You know, not wasting a lot of gas getting down there. The biggest problem is right now is it's raining. And yeah, it keeps fucking raining. What? I think we had 3 days so far in May without rain, and it's what, May 22nd right now? 21st? Yeah, 21st. And that's a big thing right now, I guess, with when you're talking about flea market and video games. People are bitching that the prices are so high of some of the shit. And what it is right now is retro video gaming is, you know, in style right now. That's what people are looking for. Some people are smarter now to know what the games are worth, hence some of the high prices you're seeing right now. It's not going to be like back in the day, you know, you pick any NES game up for like $3-4, maybe $5 if someone didn't see it before. But right now, people know if they've got a $20, $30 game, they're going to sell Contra for $20, Castlevania 1, 2, and 3 for $20, $30. It's something you're going to have to live with for a while. People just don't realize that. I got to figure out what part of the street is. We're going to the inner city, downtown. Rock Flea Market. I wonder if there are going to be other goodies over that way too. Yeah, I'm a huge Transformers fan, of course, and I got rid of like my almost all my collection besides my Gen 1 stuff, because you don't get rid of your Gen 1 Transformers, not if you're a Transformer fan. No, I'm wearing a Transformer shirt right now. Gotta really be watching everywhere when you're driving down through Lancaster City. People just can't drive good in the rain for some reason around this area. Sucks. Usually every time I go video game hunting pretty much anymore, like I'm going someplace new, I usually always bring somebody with me. And this time, well, 10 o'clock on a Saturday is too early for some of my friends for some reason. I'll be up at fucking like 4 a.m. if someone says, hey, you want to go video game hunt? I'm like, bam, I'm fucking there, you know? But hey, you know, everyone's got their own drives and what they want to do, and compared to other people. Heck, if we were driving the Neon, my other car, and shooting this, you probably wouldn't be able to hear me talking with the fucking exhaust on that. I shouldn't say it's super loud, but, you know, being stick and everything like that to drive the city and not being able to get out of third gear, really. I wonder how far I've got to go down. It's on Chestnut Street, the other way back, so I gotta make 2 left turns to get on Chestnut Street. I could use my fucking GPS on my phone, but we're using that to shoot this.
That's alright.
Do you have a table in there?
No, I left all my parts at home. That's alright. That's just my vehicle.
And it was nice. I got a parking lot, like, you know, or yeah, parking spot right in the parking lot near the doorway. It stopped raining pretty much. I mean, it slowed down. Did we get any games? Yes, we got some games. I'm not going to reveal them right now until we get home, but I got a Sega Genesis game, an Aladdin cart, 2 regular NES games, and an NES game that's, you know, normally talked about a bit. A good one. For a point-and-click adventure. So, what we're gonna do here, I got some things I'm gonna do today, this afternoon, and I'm gonna get, we're gonna get back and see what these games are like and what I got. So I'll see you guys later. Oh, what a long day it's been. Gotta get that natty ice in. After I left the punk rock flea market, I had to stop home and grab tickets for the Satoma Chicken Barbecue. And if you don't know what that is the biggest chicken barbecue in the world that they say. Check this picture out. I took that while I waited in line. Oh, God, it's a pain in the ass. I don't live too far from that, but driving to there and then waiting in the line for, like 35 minutes for a half-cooked chicken where you get like a roll, a couple other things on the side. I mean, it's worth the price. If you get it early, you pay $9, and the meal's definitely always worth over $9 if you get the ticket beforehand. And I've been probably getting it for free from a customer that I work in his car for like at least 6 or 7 years. It's been wonderful. But yeah, and I got home and look at all the video games that I got from the videos that you've seen from the flea market. So without further ado, let's get to it. Let's get put this aside. I went up to the second floor because the first floor didn't have nothing at all. And I looked as soon as I got up to the left, and I seen a guy that had some stuff. I seen a box NES and Super Nintendo and N64 and stuff. I was like, I gotta hit that guy up. But I stood there for like 2 or 3 minutes, and he was bombarded with people and stuff. So I went in the other doors that were there to this other guy in the stand, and he had some NES games with PS2 games, a little bit of Game Boy games with a manual. They were rubber band together. And what else did he? Yeah, I think it was it. And his NES games were $8, and he had a small stack of like 18 or 20. And I went through them, and I pretty much grabbed everything I didn't own. He had some doubles that I had, like Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, Kung Fu, which for $8 ain't a bad price. And I came across these. This one, what's nice about all the NES games he had, they all had a sleeve, which that's nice. Dust cover, whatever you want to call it. But this one, I think I paid a little bit too much, but it's probably one of the best LJN games on the NES. The Punisher. Labels in most decent condition, at least in the front. I got a little nick up here. On the back, it's seen a little bit better days there by the date of 1985. But I got a licensed dust cover with it, which people are starting to sell these now for what, like $259, $249 on eBay and stuff like that. So it's like, oh god damn. Here's a game I owned when I was younger and did buy it on the Virtual Console. This label's in good condition. Of course, we've got an NES licensed dust cover or sleeve, whatever you want to call it. But how about Yoshi? my sleeve on this one's prying apart a little bit, so it's not in the best condition. But this game, I don't know. It's a simple puzzle game. I couldn't see if anybody spent $30 on that game back in the day, which I guess my mom or my grandmother did for Christmas one year. Because when would I have gotten? 1992. Because this one came out pretty late in the Nintendo's lifespan. It's a fun little enjoyable game. If you got 2 players, you can sit down and play it for 10-15 minutes and have fun. It's not a bad game. And for $8, I think it goes for what? Between 10 and 12, maybe around $8 on eBay. So who doesn't love Yoshi? I do. And how about this? Nintendo licensed cart, but not a licensed game. It's an Aladdin cart. For Quattro, Quattro Sports. As you can see, the cart has seen some better days with the scratching on it and everything like that. And the famous put on position B if position A doesn't work switch. And what's neat, I really should go back. I've got The Adventures of Dizzy on my other Aladdin cart. This is the second Aladdin cart I have. I'd really like to go back and beat that game because I really enjoy that game. I don't know what it is. So it was something different. And here's a game in a system like you never see me pick up for, but for the price, it's badass. Sega Genesis. Mine's got a funky player input one. Vector Man. Look at the price on that, $5. I can't believe Vector Man, you know, it's not a rare game. It's a very good game. I know it commands a price higher than that. What it does right now, I'm not on the big Genesis market to know what it aims for, but $5 got to be freaking pretty good for Vector Man, right? And I got that from a place called Space. And he had his own little shop. And I got talking to him and said, hey, you know, I do YouTube and stuff like that, and I appreciate the sale. And he said to stop by a store. You know, he's got a couple of little things in there. And he's located, you know, a couple blocks down right from my other job. So it's an easy stop by. He had a couple PS2 games that I passed up on. One was Transformers. It was the Armada game for PS2. And I was like, damn, for $6 and everything, and the money already spent. I was like, ooh, getting a little tight on Red Rocks, you know what I'm saying? And then I hear somebody calling my name, and then calling me by my real name. If you didn't know, Red Rocks is a stage name for when I used to be in bands and everything on stage. My buddy Mike, and I've known him since we were in Boy Scouts together. He was a grade above me in elementary and middle school, and we hung out then after, graduated high school and stuff. And he had some artwork and stuff, and I had to support him in ways. I light a lot of candles and stuff in my house, and he put together this lighter, which is kind of cool. He had a whole bunch of other artwork. He took like Nerf guns or something and put oh god, one of them weird things where you touch and the lightning goes around your finger, and he was selling that and some of his other custom artwork. As a graphic designer, his stuff was pretty darn neat. You got to support your friends, right? Especially if it's a local business too. And we light a lot of candles around this house too. So what the heck? You always know you're gonna need a lighter, right? And then as I walked out to the other side, I got to go to the guy I said earlier had the box NES and Super Nintendo game, and there were some action figures on this side I was checking out, and I was like, man. And it was really hard to pick thing after I looked at my wallet. He had some NES games there, and I wanted to get all the doubles again I didn't have. And I seen Donkey Kong 3, and it's not the best game in the world, and I picked that out. He had Faz Xanadu. Is it Fax Xanadu? I'm pretty sure it's Faz Xanadu. People have proven the point why it's Faz Xanadu. And another Jellicoe game, and I threw it all to him, and he's like, yeah, what do you want for this? And guy knew what he had, so I was thinking maybe a low ball offer. I was hoping to say, hey, 25, 20 bucks, maybe even 15. He said 30. And I was like, ugh. And if I had 30, that was pretty much all I had on me that day. And I didn't really want to blow through every penny I had. So I picked out the Jellicoe game. Since this game I think would come up for more expensive than $15, right? But I've got the unlicensed dust cover. Maniac Mansion. And everyone raves about this game. I'm not huge on point-click adventure games. The closest one I have that comes to what this would be is Goonies 2, right? I don't think I have any point-click adventure ones, but 15 bucks. I had to get it. I never see it outside of eBay. Maybe if I did once, I passed up on it at Just Press Play. And what's special about this NES pickup is after I got 2 of these, which I guess would be this set of 3, I surpassed 250 carts. This would make 251, 252 altogether. So that's a big milestone, I guess, for a collector like me. But the thing is, I've scraped almost the bottom of the barrel. Besides a game I just got on, what was it, Thursday this past week. I've got an Atari game coming, plus a couple other games that are going to be coming off of eBay and stuff like that, and one from Amazon. And I'm going to do a video game pickup on that. But yeah, so what do you think about this pickup? I spent 15, 24 for the 3, and 5. So spent $44? Is my math good? 24, 50. Yeah, $43 for 5 games, and they're not like budget titles or anything like that. What do you think? Was it worth it? What games did you pick up this week? Throw that comment below, hit that subscribe button, and like always, till next time, drink on.